Just recently we had Flexiteek put down on the cockpit floor of Let's Dance, and this is how it went down. Enjoy.
This is the original teak color with black calking, most popular color in Flexiteek color range, and with white calking and gray calking. This is weathered color and a bit lighter color, scrubbed. These are the most popular color in Flexiteek second generation color range.
Alright baby, we're sitting here now with our brand new Flexiteek under our feet.
Yep.
Feeling pretty cozy. Talk me through the process of getting the Flexiteek.
I don't know what happened. We're sitting in Marmaris and we were asked a favour by SK Yachting, could they do a template on this boat because they had a 45 coming. A team of guys was on here for half a day doing the template. I got chatting with him, and next thing I know, I ordered a Flexiteek for our boat.
I think what happened is I came home from the shops and you said, hey honey, we're getting Flexiteek.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, okay.
First, he went off-site to his factory and pre-made every piece of Flexiteek off the template. Whilst he did that, I had to fill the drainage grooves in our gel coat with epoxy.
If we didn't fill them, we could potentially later on have this little dip in the Flexiteek. And it was an easy job for you to do yourself, so you did it.
As I understand, a lot of people don't do that, but this guy was particular. He wanted either me to do it or someone else to do it before he would lay the flexi. It was always going to get covered up, so it was a pretty easy job, yeah.
Yeah. The other thing that we had to do was remove all of the stainless steel fittings from the deck, such as the engine bay latches and the passerelle holes. This table had to go because obviously they laid the Flexiteek under the table, so we had to pull the table and legs off.
It's an exciting day here for us. The boys are just setting up. Won't be long and we'll have a new cockpit floor. What do you reckon, Duff?
I absolutely love the colour of it. It's called Weathered.
Yeah, weathered with white chalking. I reckon it'll take about 2 days to put this stuff down. I had cleaned it, but they cleaned it again.
So then they got to work. First they had to lay down the Sikaflex.
These guys work great as a team. This guy comes along, he does the Sika, he then places the Flexiteek, rolls it out, and then his mate comes along and finishes off around the edges. And then put weights on it and let it dry overnight. And this guy comes in, cleans up around the edges, puts the finishing touches on. Preparing for the final boot of Sikaflex. Not sponsored by these guys, but I've got to say their attention to detail is amazing. Been a long day. Tomorrow they'll be laying the big slab for the rest of the cockpit floor. Today, this big piece goes on and we'll have a new floor. Fits.
It's like a game of Twister.
Bak sen buraya in aşağı.
Boys are busy. And looks like we're busy in here too, Dar.
This weekend it's Anzac Day in Australia, which also happens to be part of the Turkish history as well. So I thought I'll make the guys some Anzac biscuits for morning tea.
You better make lots because there's a tribe of them out there. I think there's half a dozen blokes out there today.
That's the butter and the golden syrup. Not so secret ingredient. With some bicarb soda. Get that all in there and make some bickies. The big significance is that we're celebrating Anzac Day this weekend, commemorating the war in Gallipoli in Turkey. And yesterday the Turks celebrated their sovereignty and Children's Day, which is also tied up with the Gallipoli campaign, because General Ataturk, who led that campaign, went on to become the leader of what became the Republic of Turkey. So they had a massive celebration here yesterday. Everyone dancing, music in the streets, flags flying. And now we're going to do some Anzac biscuits.
Share some Anzac bickies with the lads out working on our floor.
Hope that's going to be enough. Oscar, you were just saying about Anzac Day, the Turkish people, how do they feel about it?
Yeah, and Turkey is famous and everybody knows about this war and memory day. And I know Anzac people and Turkish people remember this day, and sorry for the people lost his life. So we always remember this thing, so everybody knows about it.
Yeah. And how did you find the Anzac biscuits?
It was very tasty, I like it, and my people also tried, so it was very nice. Thank you very much. It was so tasty, so very nice.
And one of the team here is observing Ramadan at the moment. He isn't allowed to eat until after the sun.
Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock in the evening.
About 8 o'clock tonight, so we've made him a packet.
Yeah.
He can take home. He's very happy.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Afiyet olsun.
Getting a little bit closer to the finished product now. You can see that the floor's all down and the boys are just going around and blue taping around the perimeter. They'll then come along and Sikaflex the edge. It's looking pretty good at this stage and it feels great on your feet. And we should be finished tomorrow morning. Came back the next day and did the perimeters with Sika, so they just sealed the edge of the Flexiteek. They ran a bead of Sika all around there. They had to tape the entire perimeter, lay down some Sika, and it just gives it that really nice finished touch. Now that we've got it, I can't believe we hadn't put it on previously, because it's more about the feel. It looks fantastic, but the feel under your foot is really, really nice. And it feels a little bit more homely.
Yeah,
Makes it look more homely.
It's harder to clean than the white gel coat.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we used to just be able to hose off the surface and it would be clean. The Flexiteek has got a slight texture to it, so things like hair and fluff and that stick to it a little bit more. It's a little bit harder to get stuff off. You need to use a little bit more water to get it clean, but you know, it's a small price to pay for the overall look and feel of it. Yeah.
So that's our Flexiteek. A shout out to Vitesse Marine. Highly recommend these guys if you're in the area and you're looking to do Flexiteek. Their attention to detail was sensational. So
yeah,
thanks to Oscar and his crew of guys who practically lived on our boat for 3 days whilst they put it down. Well done, good job, guys.